Bharat Mata Shiv Shakti Avatar Sachchi Geeta Murli, 3rd November 2025. Morning class. Revised date is 8 June 1968. Om Namah Shivaya. Baba says, Sweet children. Yes, Baba. The Father is creating a garden of divine flowers. There, the lifespan of beings is very long. You are to become the masters of the golden age. This awareness should constantly remain in the children's hearts. Baba has come once again to give you the inheritance. Om Namah Shivaya. I am incorporeal, therefore I need a mouth to speak. It cannot be that of a bull or a donkey. I must use the mouth of a human being, one who is in the last of his many births, in his stage of renunciation. I enter into him. The first one to separate from me and come down to play his part is number one Sri Krishna, the master of the world. Then, after taking 84 births, what has he become? A simple village boy. This too has been remembered. He does not know his own births. He has become ignorant. He only knows what he has heard from others. This ignorant one had many gurus. When in his final birth he becomes completely ignorant, I enter him and make him number one again. You too were ignorant along with him. Those who are foolish study both worldly knowledge and this divine knowledge. Now the Father explains this knowledge is extremely easy. Simply remember me, your Father, and you will receive the inheritance of heaven. The very deities who were number one by taking rebirth have now become totally ignorant. This too is a game, the eternal, wonderful, indestructible drama. The Father has explained the cycle of the drama to become ignorant and then to become the master of the world once again. The terms Sham, that is dark, and Sundar, beautiful, are not used for Lakshmi and Narayan. They refer to this child. Even those who were of the lowest status, the so called untouchables, have been transformed through this one. He himself says, I have even grazed cows, donkeys, and goats. This is the game. It is a most wonderful play, a game that should make you very cheerful. When people watch a play, they sometimes laugh and sometimes cry. You must understand this unlimited drama. All human beings are actors in this play, but they have become like those of the jungle, ignorant of the beginning, middle, and end of the drama. Such jungle like human beings keep pricking one another with the thorns of vices. Now the Father issues an ordinance. Lust is the greatest enemy. By conquering it, you become conquerors of the world. Give up these vices, they give you nothing. Just as people are told, stop drinking alcohol, similarly, God now says, stop drinking the poison of lust, become pure. He is the Father of all souls. The Father says, by sitting on the pyre of lust, you have become dark, belonging to the Iron Age. Now sit on the pyre of knowledge. If you remain pure for even one birth, you will remain pure for 21 births. In the Golden Age, the thought of impurity never arises. That world is the pure world, while this one is to be destroyed. People earn millions here, yet their children will not inherit anything. All their wealth and possessions will be sacrificed in this sacrificial fire of knowledge. In the path of ignorance, people give donations and receive happiness for a short time in their next birth. Those who build hospitals receive good health in their next life. Those who donate to the poor receive wealth. But such returns are temporary. Now the Father says, I am here directly before you. Look at the one into whom I have entered. What has he done? He acts, but I am the one who gets everything done. He is the Karan Karavanhar, one who acts and inspires all actions. In the path of devotion, I neither act nor inspire constantly. Is there any shop of inspiration? No. I, the Father, personally come and teach you face to face. No one else can understand this. The Father, the teacher, and the Sadguru are all one. The Father nurtures you, teaches you, and purifies you. When the new world is created, all accounts will be settled and souls will return home. In the old world, there are millions of people, but in the new world, there are very few. Every picture has these points illustrated. Only those who have performed intense devotion receive this knowledge. The cycle turns continuously. The first goes last, and the last becomes first. The father now explains all of this. Has he studied anywhere? Does God have a mother, father, teacher, or guru? Nothing of that sort. Then why is he called the ocean of knowledge and the purifier? Because through Brahma he gives the essence of all the Vedas and scriptures. All scriptures belong to the path of devotion, and he gives their essence through Brahma. Now Shiv Baba says, remember me and you will receive your inheritance. This is the true spiritual family, which later becomes the divine family. Which is greater, the spiritual family or the divine family? The spiritual family, of course, for everything depends on the position. Here, your position is royal. Look how people come to you in various ways. They do not even know that they are residents of the brothel living in impurity. To explain this requires great effort from the children, for you have to transfer them to change human beings into deities. The Father alone transforms human character. Look at the difference between deities and humans. It is like day and night. Even now, there are many children who, if they reform their conduct, can attain a high status. To change demonic behavior into divine behavior is the Father's task alone. You Brahmin children know that Baba has come to change Shudras into Brahmins and then from Brahmins into deities. This is the confluence age, the age of the swans. These swans are not birds. You Brahmins are the true swans who pick the jewels of knowledge. These jewels are extremely valuable. Therefore, your atmosphere and behavior must always be very pure and divine. Every night, check yourself. Do I still have any trace of demonic behavior? If yes, you will fail and cannot enter heaven. Everyone must be merciful to themselves and follow Srimad. The Father shows you the method. The more you remember the Father, the more the impurities will be removed. You must also check the pulse of others to see who belongs to your religion, who is ready for the sampling of the divine garden. The Father is creating this garden of divine flowers whose lifespan is long, for they are to become the masters of the golden age. This awareness should fill you with joy. Baba has come once again to give us the inheritance. As time goes on, many bodies will become weak. Yet, growth will continue because this is the time of change. Today, the world is full of sorrow. This is the world of chaos and sin. Even the great and powerful are being killed. You children understand that this is the old world. No one knows the beginning, middle, or end of the drama. People say neti neti. We don't know. But they don't understand its meaning. The Father now gives you this knowledge. Such knowledge is not needed in the golden age, for knowledge then becomes merged. When you explain at exhibitions, some will understand while others will not, because this is all new knowledge. The solar and lunar dynasties, the Suryavanshi and the Chandravanshi, are now being established. You know that you will become the masters of the world. The praise belongs to you. Ask the gopis and gopis about the happiness beyond the senses. Because you are the ones who attain that state. No one could even dream that they could become such beings. You must explain. Only God can make us the masters of the world. The Father has come, the supreme dweller, the ocean of jewels, the magician. He establishes the new world and destroys the old. What greater magic could there be? This is the study through which you are being transformed. You children are filled with happiness that the highest on high God Himself is teaching you and making you learn Raj Yoga. This knowledge is only in your intellects. Some children are in bondage, they are remembered too. Like Draupadi, they call out, "Oh God," the Father says, "if you wish to go to the pure world, you must not become impure." Women must have great patience and courage. The Father gives you strength, saying, "Children, there is very little time left. Your study is incognito. The more you remember the Father, the more power you will receive. The Father is the Almighty Authority. Therefore, naturally, you also receive power from Him. You should remain aware. We are becoming pure gold and enabling others to become the same." Baba always says, "When someone is firm in faith, bring them to me." The offering that you bring to Baba should be beautiful flowers. Some flowers are fresh and fragrant, while others get withered by Maya and become body conscious. In the museums, people often ask, how can we connect our yoga with God? This is the main question, the foundation of all understanding. You must explain. Consider yourself a soul, not a body. First, know we are souls and the Supreme Soul is our Father. As brothers, we are heirs to the Father's inheritance. This is the foundation. Through remembrance of the Father, the soul becomes pure. This is God's mission, the divine mission of transforming the world. We are members of God's family. The Supreme Father first establishes the spiritual family, and then it becomes a divine family. The same God who teaches us now makes us into the deities of heaven. Later, the descent begins. People constantly ask, how can we remember the Father? How can we stay in yoga? You will become pure only through remembrance of the Father. The first step is to know the Father. By remembering Him, you become pure. Through that, everything else becomes clear automatically. You are Raj Yogis, and you must also teach others this path. This is the essence. Everything depends on avyabhichari yad, or unadulterated remembrance of the One. Saints and sannyasis teach the path of devotion, but the Father Himself says, "Remember me, and your sins will be burnt away." The Father speaks through the organs of Brahma. Therefore, it must be made clear who Brahma is. God says, "You do not know your own births. I, the Father, sit and explain them to you." The main thing is remembrance of the Father, for only through remembrance will you receive your inheritance, and the dirt of many births will be cleansed. You feel joy in this. However, many still struggle to remember the Father. Even while working, you should remember now it is time to return home. There is little time left. For our future, we must remember the Father now. You do not need to go to any ashram. You know that your 84 births are complete. Now it is time to go home. Practice this awareness. Carry on your household duties while remaining pure, like a lotus. Let the habit be formed. Now we are to return home. Why forget your home? You have received the understanding. Now we are going home. The earning through remembrance is immense, so why forget it? Many think we are not remembering Baba with depth and method needed for our sins to be burnt. Yogeshwar Baba is teaching yoga to his children, teaching them how to connect their intellect's yoga with him. Acha, to the sweet, sweet, long lost and now found children, love, remembrance, and good morning from the spiritual father and Dada. To the spiritual children, greetings of love and remembrance from the spiritual father. Namaste. Lots of love, remembrance, and good morning from the children to the spiritual mother, father, and Bap Dada. Namaste, Baba. Thank you so much. Thank you, Baba. Thank you for your divine words. Today's blessing is, may you be a benevolent thinker. To have benevolent thoughts means to create powerful, auspicious intentions. At Amrit Vela, have pure and loving thoughts filled with the Father's strength. The quality of your thoughts at that early hour will influence your entire day, for Amrit Vela is the beginning, the Satupradhan time. Just as it is remembered that Brahma created the world through thought, in the same way, you Brahmins create your day's destiny through the thoughts you form at Amrit Vela. Om Namah Shivaya.